This is Benty Heath Lane, but it's just a start. Well, actually I've done the walk and I'm now returning. It's linear back along this footpath to Willaston, so you can see where I got the idea. The walk yesterday is a continuation of an unexplored part of the outlying village footpaths at Willaston, and it's a bit more wild and woolly, I can assure you. Right. This is where my Native American tracking stills come on. Yeah, I think it could have been a horse. So it's part bridleway. I think it did mention that. So fair enough. Somebody's gone through a gate further up. Technically they call it a kissing gate. All that means is there's a little lever, you press it down and open it, and then it kisses open with well, it's a sort of clangy kiss. Thank you very much. That's all right. I've got to get all the way back to the village now. It's very overgrown.
Well, I've just been for a little walk and explored all the wildlife.
Yeah, there is a lot. I saw a fox on this path. It was ahead of me all the time.
Oh, beautiful. Does it actually said that?
Well, it was not even good enough to see properly, you know.
Yeah, you want to, I've got a lot of pictures on here of
Yeah.
wildlife and
Yeah.
things like that too. Because this is like, it's quite good, but it's only a simple phone, this one, so that's all it does.
Oh, this is the flagship phone, this, for media.
Yeah, I noticed they put all that gravel stuff down, haven't they?
Yeah, that's a good idea, because they need access to the horses.
Oh,
You know, the food that they bring in the winter.
Yeah, I had horses when I was young.
Oh yeah. I've always been good with horses. They've not been bad with me.
Oh, I love
But they don't like people creeping up behind them, and basic things, but people don't understand that.
But if you've spent your life, I've spent my life with
Right.
them at a very young age.
Yes.
And so all of my life, it's only now that I'm old, I don't see many horses, but I do talk to them.
Yeah. They like extra strong mints as well as carrots.
Well, these
Apples.
tell you not to give them mints anymore.
Oh no, I don't give them if they say that. Yeah, because these are fed. I'm talking about wild horses, which I've met in the Yorkshire and.
Oh, have you met
Oh yeah,
Well, that's something I'd love to do. I once seen the ones in the New Forest. The next
Yeah, I was about to say that, the New Forest,
a long, long time
but
ago.
also in the Yorkshire Dales there are wild
It
horses.
was when I was young, you know, because I'm getting old now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but that's what I said. I mean, I'd love to be able to do it again, but I'd have to have people to help me, because if you're ill,
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
no one to help you, is there, you know.
Yeah, I did spot you.
Oh yeah, I was looking at all the
Yeah.
carried away. I was watching the bird, you know, he was on the floor there, pecking at something, and he flew off, you know.
Okay then, I've got to go now.
Oh, I'll let you go see you.
I'm doing it all in one run, filming it all the way.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Yeah,
Oh,
be about an hour, I reckon.
talk to you anyway.
Nice to talk to you, yeah. Another wanderer. Good grief. Amazing. Right. Wide expanses. How there? How do there?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I normally pause when I'm having a chat. But I didn't think, I didn't think it was an encounter that would last a bit of time, but it's nice to chat to somebody. A lot of walks I did that I'd just pause them and then continue. So if it was say a 5-6 mile walk or more, I'd pause it and then at a reasonable spot I'd film it for a few minutes and then pause it again if it's much the same, like a canal. I used to do that. But there's other people want to see the whole walk, so there's other encounters I have, it could be cattle in a field or something like that. I just pause it. Just a wise thing to do. That's a chiff chaff going. Well, I can't replicate the sound, unfortunately. It goes chiff chaff, chiff chaff, chiff chaff. I'm going to negotiate this with one hand. That's it. Yeah, this is the gravel. There's also access for the young calf there. But there are horses further up. I think that's what the real access is done. Because this deteriorates, this walk, after this gravel bit. And it's very high growth on the pathway. Just take my glasses off for a minute. Sorry about that. I think that lady wanted to talk to me for an hour. If I hadn't, I'd just still be there now. This is just my camera again today. No microphone or anything like that. Copy the aerospace aircraft with a large fuselage to transfer, I think it's the wings, to another part of Europe where they're assembled, well, completely assembled. They're assembled at various places, like I say. That didn't get a good view of it. I think it's Hawarden in Wales, and there's a cafe there at the in the sort of airport, chocks away. Worth a visit. There's lots of sort of mothballed aircraft around there as well that you can walk around and look at. There's the horses. There they are. There's a long part of this which is as I say, I'm tall and it's right up very high, but I did the walk. It's linear, so I'll walk to the road up there. I'm making my way back, but I wouldn't have you know, you think, oh, it'll stop and I'll get in a path like this, but it's not quite like that. But nevertheless, I got there, or I got here, so I think I'll make it back. It's an electric fence out. And if you're sort of half asleep and you're walking around there and you tend to put your hands on the rails and things, you'd be in for a bit of a shock. When I spoke to that lady, there was a fox. I didn't have I was taking photographs, so there'll be a slideshow. It's the same journey, just a different way. Yeah, and there was a fox, but it was always, as you can see, just got caught up on a briar. it was always just a glimpse, you know. It's no big thing. I've been a walk and I've seen two stoats fighting, or were the weasels, I don't know. That was down on the South Downs many years ago, but I recall it. They just weren't interested in anybody, just fighting one another. I did a walk, God, that must be about 20 years ago. You know the book Watership Down? It's a real place in Hampshire. I did part of the, you know, like a book that's got actual location, part of the locations. That was fun. Yeah, I'm struggling now. It's so it's not that I'm less talkative, it's just that I have to concentrate now. Where I put my feet, and also I have to lift my arms up due to the height of the briars and the nettles. Don't want to get tickled under the chin by a nettle, and they're higher than that. That particular one was about chin height to lift up the camera. It's still muddy underfoot due to the rain we've had earlier this year, and when we're under trees or anything, of course, it doesn't dissipate that easily. That's it. That was just a pigeon. Great view, isn't it? Bit, you're getting tunnel vision, I know I am. This is bracken. It's at least, I'd say, 8 foot tall. See, variety, that's what you would need, isn't it? A lovely, beautiful walk yesterday. And a few miles further along, one of the footpaths nearby. And trying to trip me up and everything. The flies are annoying. But there's not many walks like this. There's nobody insane enough to do it. Actually, I'll probably enjoy this more when I get home and watch it while I've got a cold beer sat on the settee. Yeah. Generally speaking, I like to get out, but this is yeah, we're into the final stretch now, but this is really, I've got to lift the phone up at eye level. It's actually above eye level now. Look at that there. That's a briar above my, well, you probably comb my hair for me. Can't see what's below me because it was muddy and it's dried this part. There's like all little potholes along here, or footprints is what they would be, I think. Then they're covered by trampled grasses, so, but there's a tree line ahead and that's where I know the next path is. Stuff wrapping itself around my feet. Mother Nature wants to claim me. Well, the plants do. Bit of nitrate in me, potassium and all that stuff. Look at it. Need to scratch now. Yeah, wow. This is the opposite to my to people's bucket list. And this is more like the potty list. You can take that either way, somewhere to put your waste, or sort of a character reference. Well, either one is suitable. There we are. Made it. These old steps here. Looks so innocent, doesn't it? And that path is not even on Google Maps, so, but it's maybe another day. It might have been a better option actually, but yeah. This is luxury now. Yeah. See all the mud. There we are. This is back to Mill Lane, which I was on yesterday. My car is parked here, but as a reference I'll just go to where I started in a different direction from here. And those that have done the walk will recognise it. Oh yeah, see, bridle path sign. Yeah, and there's the, where does it say? Raby. Public footpath to Raby. Keep to the path. Bloody hell. Maybe that's just being funny, is it? There's no way I was going to wander off on that bit of tall weeds. See, this is where I started. That was where I went from the village, and I said I'd never been there before. what I mean is, of course, I've been through Willaston many times and had walks near there, but not here. That's what I meant to say, just to clarify it. And I thought I'd end here, and I started here, but of course that was then turning back. That goes to Willaston, but my car is here because I noticed just along this mill lane that continues on to the left is that footpath. Little did I know what I was in for. But it's good fun. It's not the greatest challenge, is it? You know, people have other things to deal with. That's my big challenge for the last 10 years, I think, which is good. That's what I want. There we are. A lot cloudier today, and there's somebody coming down the road and somebody going the other way. So that's where I'll end it. I'll thank you very much for joining me on this so-called placid footpath. Thank you for helping me or joining me on the challenge. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.